Hello and welcome to another Kloudgin video training, editing a redline case. Today's lesson we'll go over editing a redline case and we'll also go over how to create a work order from within a redline case. So the first thing we want to do is get back to our case dashboard. Again, to get there and navigate to the case dashboard, you either could type in cases through the top here. If you type in cases, you can click here or simply on the blue ribbon, you can find your case, pull down, go to your cases and it'll bring you here. I have my filter set here, so I've already have my redline cases. And we're going to go back to the case that we just recently created for that wrong valve, the valve on the wrong side of the valve, hydrant here. So basically we have our case. We want to go and we want to edit the redline case. So what we want to do is click on the three dots to the left of the case number. Again, here is your case number. And we just simply want to just click on edit. Again, now that you can go back here and you can add notes or whatever you need to update uh, your case. If something's changed or more information has come in that might be helpful to either GIS team or anyone viewing your redline, you can add that right here in your case description. You can hit submit again, and that would save to your case in the red line. If you go back to the cases, now we just want to add and edit inside the case, go inside and add more information and have some more versatility inside the case. So we go this blue number here is a hyperlink for your case number. We're just going to go ahead and click on that. Once we click on that, you have two options inside your case. You could either create a work order, which you can see work orders. There are no associated or related work orders to this case, or case notes. We're going to start off with case notes. Let's add a case note here. So right now we go to it's our tab here, and by anything new, by clicking on the orange plus button here, we can go ahead and we can create a new um, new note here. So the note type here, there you have some pull down selections or type pre-type what you need to put in here, or you could just put simply the case note back in here. If we go back to the case details here, we have the note um, right in here. We could go back to we can go right into the edit. We can grab that case description again. We can just say copy here, go back to the case details, go into the note, create the new note, and just paste that right here. And then earlier when we were in the map, I added a picture. We can put that same picture here, and we're going to choose that. We're going to go back here. We're going to find orchard. We're typing the word orchard again. And then we're going to just open that up, and we're going to add that to and we're going to hit submit. Now, basically right now, this is just the case notes, and your GIS technician, they can follow this. They can see what you've added. So here's your case note. Again, here's that note right here, or that picture. If I click on that, it would open up, and you can see here what we were describing in our note, that this valve does not belong here. It's actually here, and that was field verified by our technician. So now we also have a picture there to add to the case note. If any case you created, if you had paperwork, permits, things, same fashion, you just go ahead, you want to click on here, you want to add what it is, if it's a road opening permit or a pre-application to some new business, or you can add that right here and just write pre-application, choose your file, upload it, and it could be part of your case notes, and there'll be a history of all that case notes that just goes right down the line here. Okay, the other option in the tab again is the work order. We can go back to the work orders here. If we needed a different department or someone from the field to go out and verify anything, GPS, make sure that the valve is operable. If you redlined a case, you want to create the work order here. So under your work orders tab, go under your tab, and then again we want to create a new work order. So by clicking the orange button, we can come here. And this is just like creating a work order in any other screen. You're going to have your organization, and we're going to start filling out all the information to creating that work order. Okay, we gone ahead and filled in some of the information required for this work order. So again, we had to select our organization, which was Tom's River. We created an activity type. We want to go out and just GPS this asset to make sure that everything aligns with what everyone's saying, where that valve is located. So you choose your activity type based on whatever your red line was created for. You can set a due date when you would want that done by. Some field notes here. This is what would be on the work order for description. So I just wrote test for work demo. I said GPS the valve within the red line area. It's just giving whoever's doing the work order some information on what they need to be doing out there. Again, we'd have to go scroll down. We'd have to fill out a problem code. Again, you have a list to choose from. I just chose either locate. We could do a couple here. Maybe this is more locate the valve. Subtype of the work order is for T&D operations to do. We have some other changes here. If it was for engineering, it was collections related, or some choices there. And then the work order type. This could just be scheduled repair based on our selections here for work order type. Next thing you can see that it's already relating itself to that case right there. So it pre-populates because we're creating it off the case. Um, and we can scroll down here and we're just going to ask for one more vital piece of information uh, that we need to create the address where we need to go for this. Sometimes if you created it, you'd have to put the address there just so that the work order there. So once we have all that information, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to hit submit. And right here, the work order. This is part 2 of we're creating a work order. So if you need to know how to create work orders, find the video on Kloudgin video training on how to create a work order. But you successfully at this point created the work order from the case. You can see here it's just right now we're in the work order details. If you want to go ahead and edit more of that work order, you can. Or we're just going to go right back to the case details right up top here. Just click on case details. And now you could see that there's an associated work order to this case right here. And this right now, the status is draft. So again, that's how we create work orders, and you can create many work orders, and they will all relate themselves back to the case um, as you create them off the case. If you create a work order outside the case, it'll just be it's one-off and standalone. It would not find it related to the case unless you said the parent work order type. You can't go back and change it and relate it to the case. So if you need a work order, create it off the case. This is the screen to do it right here. Again, just by clicking on the orange plus button here. Again, if we need to add notes, you want to do the same fashion. You want to click on that red new plus button there and add as many notes as you can to this case. Um, so that covers this edition of video training for Kloudgin on how to create work orders and case notes, add a case notes for a already redline case. Thank you.